What's up, Springfield Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com. Wednesday night at Coca's Pizza, player profile for the Springfield Tigers playoff edition. Proud to be joined by senior Joey Sandine. Joe, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Want to thank Steve Coca for all he does all year long and doing interviews here. Glad to have the Springfield Tigers here tonight. Senior, tell Springfield Nation a little bit about Joey Sandine and your family a little bit. Talk about him.
I want to just thank my mom and my dad. My dad's been there my entire life throughout my athletics, trying to get me better. And my twin sister, Angelina, and my older sister, Juliana, they're both going to go and do great things after high school, and Joel's in college. So
goes fast.
Appreciate them a lot.
It goes fast.
Yep.
Oh, I know the fan. I know your dad pretty well, and mom. Shout out to all you guys for what they do for you. Talked with Zeke a little bit. You're a senior, been through 2 long playoff runs. I ended with Zeke. I'll start it with you in a state championship game that may have been the best game I've ever watched. Obviously, Sean is a family member and a cousin of mine, not the way anybody wanted it to end for sure. You get on that bus on the way home. Does it hit that you're a senior now? It's your turn as a group of seniors to take over that leadership role, and how's that been for you guys?
You know, it definitely hit right after we got on the bus because, you know, back-to-back losing the state championship, you just want to go back out there, get better. So we wanted to get in the weight room the next day, honestly, and just start working towards this season. Now it's here, and we got to work even harder. I
could just tell how excited you are that it's here. Is there a difference? You've played a lot of regular season games now. Do you notice a big difference in a regular season game now to this playoff game, this first round one?
Oh, totally. The fans are so much different, and they go crazy out there. But even with practice, I haven't been this excited to practice since playing South Range. So,
well, no doubt.
Gives me more motivation.
Coach Guerriero, the staff, they do such a good job of preparing you guys on and off the field. All of you represent Springfield so very well. As a senior, what does Coach Guerriero mean to this senior group of players?
You know, all of us seniors and the whole team just appreciates him because he basically lives in the coach's office every day.
That's
He's there
nobody
7
else
days a
wants
week.
Nobody else wants him to live anywhere else. His poor wife and family.
He even had to move closer to
He had to
Springfield.
move closer because he misses all you guys. That's the thing. But players coach, no doubt. Is that safe to say?
No doubt about
Relationships that he builds with you guys on and off the field, I see from a distance. That has to be a key for you guys to know that you're prepared to go play no matter what the circumstances are.
Yep.
With Joey Sandine, player profile, playoff edition, they'll play Berlin Center Western Reserve on Saturday night at Springfield. Springfield Nation, get out, get that stadium jumping. Black jersey, home game, hopefully a win in another home game. Senior year, what's that mean to you?
Oh, it's awesome because we always love playing in the all black. Get to black out everything and just look cool out there for the community.
See, it's the cool look that they all like, the black look, the cool look. You play offense and you play defense.
Yep.
What's your favorite?
Definitely defense.
Defense.
Yep.
Defense wins state championships.
Oh, yeah.
How fun is it to play with a Zeke, with a Bo Brungard, with Snyder, and all these guys that you've played with from a young age?
It's awesome.
Have you, when you were younger, did you guys see yourself doing this where you're at? Have you really, and you won't until hopefully you win a state championship, really, when hopefully you win this all and go back and look at it, I don't think you guys truly understand what you have done at Springfield. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's definitely fair to say. I would have never dreamed it as a kid.
No?
No, if anything, I could have seen us going to state in baseball.
Okay. So as a little kid, for you guys as a group, what do you remember, I guess, is my question about watching guys that were older than you, maybe some role models that you guys looked up to? Is there something that stuck out for you? Was it The Rock? What was it?
You know, I don't know if there's anything that stuck out because we didn't see them dominate every game.
Sure.
Like we have been doing. So
you guys have been doing some domination, no doubt. 15 games.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years, all those practices. We talked with Coach. I think you've played in every type of weather that we can possibly imagine from a playoff standpoint.
For sure.
Do you carry all those experiences with you as a group in practice and as you prepare for this? Do all those games and preparations and different things you see and different styles, will that help this group try to get to where they want to this year?
Definitely, because we've been there before, so it's not like it's anything crazy to us. So we just know we got to focus on the game plan during practice and just work towards it. And we know the outcome should be in our favor.
Joey Sandine, player profile. I want to ask you this. So sophomore year, you play, get some action. Senior year, what's the difference?
It's just totally different because, you know, everyone else is looking at you. You got to almost put the team on your back sometimes because, you know, if you mess up, it's going to be your fault.
No. You guys have a great group. There's nobody that's going to mess up on this football team with Joey Sandine. Berlin Center West Reserve, an opponent that you faced a lot. We talked with their coach Sunday at a coach's corner. You said you like to play defense, good running back, strong physical, good offensive line. He flat out said, we're going to try to hold the ball as long as we can. As a defense, as one of the leaders, what's the key to get them off the field?
Stopping them on first down because that puts them in a terrible situation on second down, trying to force them to pass the ball because that's not one of their comfortabilities. But
pass it.
Yeah, you definitely got to stop them on first down, and then when third down comes, you got to get off the field.
Coach Slopek, the defensive coordinator, does a great job with you guys defensively. Talk about him a little bit.
Oh, he's awesome. You know, he does get hard on us sometimes during practice, but after practice, you appreciate it because, you know, he just wants you guys to be great.
Yeah, you're from a great family, so is it safe to say tough love is good love?
Oh, definitely.
So that's what coaches do and you have a great bunch of great coaches. So shout out to that whole coaching staff for what they do. From an offensive standpoint, you've got to play with Bo now for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Tremendous athlete, great family, dad's offensive coordinator, great person. How fun is it to play with a Bo Brungard?
Oh, it's awesome having Bo back there because if you forget something, you're just like, hey, Bo, what's this? What's that? And he knows it.
Well, that's what leaders do, and you're one of those leaders. With Joey Sandine, player profile from Coca's Pizza. Shout out to Steve Coca for all they do. We'll be with the Canfield Cardinals next as they prepare for their playoff game. Rapid fire, no wrong answers. I'm going to hit you with a tough one first. Describe Coach Guerriero in one word.
Maniac.
Maniac. I love it. That is about as spot on as you can get. Maniac, like I've witnessed some like chest bumps, some high fives. We're talking a guy scores a trap. Talk about that one, the trap that hits for 50 yards for a touchdown. I'm guessing he was probably 3/4 of the way on the field.
There's a play on film where you could just see the coach train just run down the field trying to tackle the guy who just scored.
So for Springfield Nation and Coach Guerriero, I have to ask, do we get a lot of sideline warnings on the Springfield Tigers with Maniac or no?
No, I don't think so because the guys on the sideline make sure we do a good job of staying
Coach
back.
Slopek will pull them right back.
Oh,
and Coach Brungard.
Sure.
That's what good coaches do, see? Like I said, the place will be hopping Saturday night. You have your headphones on. What's Joey Sandine's music he listens to? Get you ready to go.
I'm a big fan of Linkin Park and Foo Fighters. So.
That's like the third time, Quinn, I think we've heard Foo Fighters. I got to check these Foo Fighters. I have no idea who they are. That's what you listen to. But how good is the music in pregame at Springfield?
It's been lacking this year. I have to admit.
Springfield Nation, there you go. Get it cranking Saturday night for sure. Favorite college football team?
Ohio State.
Okay. Favorite pro football team? Don't say the Steelers.
Tennessee Titans.
Wow, there's a difference. They're pretty good.
Yep.
Derrick Henry, Julio Jones. That's not a bad team. Favorite class you've had at Springfield?
Definitely the wood shop we just got this year.
You like wood shop?
An awesome class.
All right, so shout out to a Springfield teacher from
Guerriero teaches it too.
Huh?
Coach Guerriero teaches it too.
Coach Guerriero gets the shout out as a teacher, folks. That has to be a very difficult class at Springfield, one of the tougher ones that these students go through on a daily basis. Role models. You have great family.
Obviously, my dad and my grandparents are big role models to me, but my cousin, Scott Frommo, he's a big role model to me.
I know the Frommo family very well. Went to school with Mick, the year older. Scott's a year younger than me, so I know they get out to watch you play.
Yep.
How exciting is that when you know you have a ton of family up there watching you play?
Oh, it's awesome having the family watch. It's just extra motivation when you're out there on the field.
So how different was it? Last year you play and this is how many tickets you get. Mm-hmm. You have a big family. Now cheerleaders, bands, students. When you're playing, do you notice that difference?
Not when I'm playing, but after the game, you see your family up in the stands and just appreciate them being there for you.
Well, you're a good one. No doubt you represent Springfield so well. We'll have the game for you Saturday night as they Western Reserve on their hopeful trek to the state championship and bring that back home to Springfield. Last thing I ask Zeke, this is a senior group. What does it mean here? Every day of practice, every game now is one step closer to hopefully what you want to get. How does Joey Sandine want this season end?
Obviously we want to get to the state championship, but you just got to take every week like it's the last and appreciate every moment practicing and going out on the game field because you never know when it can end.
You do appreciate that, don't you? I could tell by the smile on your face you appreciate I want to say the grind. It's easy to say, yeah, we want to go to the state championship. Yeah. Everybody wants to do that. But you guys know the process and what it takes to get there. And I thoroughly think it's going to help you on this track. So Joey Sandine, player profile from the Springfield Tigers. They'll play Saturday night, Berlin Center, Western Reserve, 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you on ysnlive.com. Also, Tiger Nation, get out to that stadium. They need you. Joe, you represent the Tigers on and off the field so well. Thanks for joining us. And
Thank you for having me.
Good luck Saturday night.
Thank you.